Gout. Interestingly enough, a study followed 48,000 men for an average of 10 years and discovered that within 2 years of a gout diagnosis, the risk of erectile dysfunction was 77% higher. Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
And got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
And got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
That's what it's about. Put some cherry juice right in my mouth. Eating all the red meat. Bitch, please look at my feet. That's what it's about. It's that
Gout.
got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
And got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
And got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet.
Gout.
Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
Take that bitch out for the clout. If you know what that shit's about, shut your mouth. Yeah, that bitch is so fucking fat. I'm just stating facts. Might just hit it from the back. Yeah, kinda shit to make my hardware into Microsoft. Eating so much red meat, I don't wanna stop. Might need to pop a blue pill. If I don't hit that ass, I don't know who will.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
And got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet. Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Gout.
Got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
And got that gout cloud going.
Gout.
Inflammation's on my feet.
Gout.
Oh yeah, it's hurting me.
Okay. This song gave me a gout flare-up. Big ups, welcome. This is the daily watchathon, watchalong. Hey, even Stream Elements is here. For some reason, I don't even know why we got the Stream Elements bot in chat. Does it even do anything? I should fire it, man. I don't like lazy fucking bots. Let's see. What do we gotta do today? Watch some gout. Let's see, can I put this in dark mode? Not that I'm racist or something, but dark mode is way better. Anyways, there we go. DSP quick recap from yesterday. Nothing happened, I think. Let's see what happened. DSP bought 1,000 subs. What is this chicanery? Hold on. DSP gaming. I like how the first thing that shows up is DSP caught. Oh yeah, he got 201K. I don't know how this works. Probably didn't buy them. How much Heineken do I drink before spitting those bars? I did it yesterday after the stream. I recorded pretty much all the song. So it was like probably 3 cans, which would be like 1.5 liters, I guess. So that much. There you go. And are we gonna get another view bot? It should be about that time. It should be about that gout, because now we're gonna get to see the members, right? Are we gonna get to see them now? Because we... shut up, fucking Phil. Look at this, 354. 354! 2 days ago. 2 days ago, we were at almost 1,000. And now we're at 354. Not even one member for every day of the year. Not even one for each day. And yeah, I mean, it's a flopping channel. Nobody showed up. Nobody supported, interacted. So nothing. He was recording videos on the late shift yesterday. He was recording the Patreon stuff. Of course, he lowered the goal again. This is like the second tier of goal lowering, so we can make sure that we don't cancel Christmas. But at this point, we need to We need to make up some ground on the fucking members, man. Of course, it's not out of question some Papig is gonna drop 100 members, because 100 is much easier than it was still 100 before that too, huh? It was. But if he was kept above 1,000, he would expect to be consistently above 1,000, which is a very DSP thing. He would have like super unrealistic expectations. Yeah, what else? Yeah, today we're doing a rewind. On that being said, we're gonna talk about the catfish. Catfish saga is gonna be great. It's very fun, very interactive, and yeah, I guess we're gonna talk about that. We all kind of caught up to it. Just a disclaimer, that's not supposed to be like a documentary style thing. It's just a saga that we pick up and we talk about whatever we know from it. And people in chat can help us out if we forget. So don't show up to get educated, show up to get entertained. That's what I'm gonna say. Unlike DSP streams, when you show up for both and you're disappointed for both because he wants to be the educational entertainment guy. Anyways, more catch up. There's a member video that I put out on Sunday. Tomorrow is gonna go public, so if you're a member, you got gifted something yesterday or something, you can go and check it out. It's more of a business video talking about DSP's channel from the perspective of why the fuck is it failing. And I mean, it's not very hard, but I made a PowerPoint about it. Hint, hint. So obviously it's more professional than Review Tech USA making video about it. Hint, hint. Rich. You fat ass. Then that's it. That's it. I mean, yeah, we don't have anything. He didn't do anything yesterday. Oh yeah, he did have this segment when somebody tipped him and told him to name one of the, how was it called, the lechonk? To call the lechonk DSP, and DSP refunded him the $25. So I guess that's the new way to troll him, is to send him money and then tell him to do something he doesn't want to do. So he can't actually pocket it. He has to give it back. And you know the DSP doesn't like giving back money. That is a very, very toxic thing to DSP. He just wants to absorb money, not to release money. So I guess, yeah. But I mean, obviously, don't give him $25 to fucking troll him. That's dumb. You can troll him for free by going in chat saying gout, 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 getting banned, then going on Twitter and telling him he's a fucking boomer. Good morning, all. I'm on the laptop now, just getting set up. Where is he if not on the laptop? I mean, where else can he type from? I guess on his phone. He can be in the bathroom, like taking a fucking shit shave in a shower, except if it's not a shower day, he's not gonna take a shower. And he's not gonna shave. So I guess just taking a shit, like shit posting in his own chat. So yeah, he's getting set up. I don't know what he's getting set up since all of his OBS stuff is just sitting there, kind of existing. So he's just on his phone waiting for people to show up so he can start the stream. Because he wants as many people as possible to be listening to him talking about his stupid schedule for like 40 minutes straight. Which I don't know today what we're gonna do as a derailment. Because this is starting to become a thing with the daily watch-alongs. We need to do something about the schedule segment, because there's nothing that I can say that is long enough to cover the entire segment. It's just worthless schedule shit, and it goes on for way too long. We can watch Review Bruh.
She's fucked. Dude, you didn't get what's coming to you, fucking slut.
What is this song? I haven't heard this song before. Yeah. What the fuck is this song, dude? Oh, I've heard this song. Oh, we got a headshot on him. I shoot all the robots in the room. Amazing. This is from like legitimately like 12 years ago, isn't it? This is such an old song, man. And it's literally just some instrumental with DSP sound bites on it. And I should know, because that's what I do. Wow, we got a headshot on him. And nowadays it would be just like la 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 la. Oh, that shit, man. The God of War singing was god awful. Hey, big ups to Snood for the gifted membership, dude. Whoever picks it up, Billy Spencer, congrats, dude. Better be appreciative, or you're getting banned. This is getting us closer to locking in the Christmas event. And I don't know if I'm gonna be restreaming it or even be alive at that point. But maybe if I can, I will, maybe. But Black Friday is definitely happening. That is locked in. And we also need to find out a fun activity to do for an hour and a half, literally, while he is actually gone. Like, actually gone. So yeah, going back on the members, he's at 354, which is a very positive number. And it's positive because it's above 0, which is the only way we can make it positive at this point, because this channel is tanking. He has about as many members as before the gifted memberships were a thing, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I kind of keep forgetting when that became a thing, even though I streamed then. It was kind of weird. But even, does he even have less? Because at some point I think he was around 400 something. Big ups Angles for the membership, dude. Big ups. Let me see. I think I turned off the alerts. Yeah, I did. So let's get them showing up. Anyways, yeah. So we're gonna see again. Of course, he's gonna be talking about it significantly today. That's what I expect. Let's see what song is this. And I wonder what his excuse is gonna be this month. This month it's literally just they were bots and then nobody kept them. Nobody held on to theirs. So I guess that's it. There's no excuse this month. And of course my favorite slide was the progressiveness slide. Super progressive, dude. Speaking of which, there was somebody on Kiwi Farms found an archive of his site top haters. And that shit is like worth a rewind for itself. And it's worth a whole stream going through those posts and reading them. Because this is like the most toxic website on the fucking planet. It's literally if he calls his trolls actual like haters and no lives and brain dead morons, he is literally like on the next degree of terrible. On like the the power of N terrible on that fucking website. That was like maximum degeneracy. But yeah, Slim Darksea, shout out to the sex pest that you can hear. Oh, you couldn't hear him, but yeah, we're talking about Phil.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast, where we're busy having fun down here on Level 1. I forgot the ghost again. How's everyone doing today?
Trash.
Today is Tuesday.
I'm good, I'm kidding.
2nd of November.
I'm just tired.
2022.
Down here on Level 1.
Consecutive streaming day of the week after a long, busy streaming week for sure.
Wait, what? What? Tomorrow is the day off? Then I fucked up my schedule. I thought his day off was Thursday. So I guess tomorrow is my day off too, except we're doing the call-in show. We're supposed to be doing it, but I don't know.
We had variety this week.
We're probably gonna do it. Are we gonna do it? We should be doing it.
There we go.
The one week I make a schedule and it's wrong.
Good amount of variety this week, right? We had continuing playthroughs. We had adjourning playthroughs. We had new games starting up.
Literally, that's what I get for skipping the schedule segments. I literally didn't know what day was his schedule.
Of a lot
his
of
day off.
All kind of
We're gonna be adjourning the streaming week.
And I hope that you guys have enjoyed it up to this point. Today is day 6, my final consecutive day. Now, yesterday was a little bit of a weird day for 2 reasons. First of all, I premiered a new game in Pokemon Scarlet, right? And secondly, I did not have a second stream. And I know that that's weird. A lot of people are just used to me, always having 2 streams.
Oh my god.
How's the color look?
Dude, why do we have to do this every day? Why does it have to be an everyday thing? Fix your fucking colors. Hey, it's the sex bots. I need to ban them. Give me a sec.
Today's another weird day. We're getting fall weather again for the first time in 2 weeks.
Hey, it's gamer weather. It's back.
Because of that, we have there we go. That's a little better. Because of the rain, the lighting's very different in here again. I'm actually able to have my window wide open, and having natural
Busted
air
wide
come
open.
in, but that changes the white balance again, and so everything looks different. So I have to adjust everything again on the fly. Okay. All right. So, welcome everyone. Yeah, there was no second stream last night because I was busy filming all the private React videos for patrons. Now, I have absolutely no idea if any of those patrons of mine have uploaded any of those videos at all. I don't really follow that. You know, when I make a private React video for a patron, I make it, I send it, there's the link, go for it, whatever you want to do. And if a patron so chooses,
Dude, this is low-key a scam. I'll tell you why. Because he knows those fucking cucks are doing this specifically for views. They want content for their shitty channel. Especially, who was it? It was Slayer? Was it Slayer? I think it's him. The K-pop video dude. He's doing this. He's paying this fucking asshole $50 specifically to get content and some troll clicks. That's why DSP is saying it. And he's like, oh, you guys, you know you can upload it on your channel.
To the internet in any form.
But also at the same time, he doesn't want to be doing them. He doesn't want to be making those videos.
To share with you guys. You know, it's up to them. That, you know, they do it of their own accord. They own that video, per se. So, it was very busy. I ended up doing over 2.5 hours of React videos last night.
2.5 hours. Is he gonna set like a time cap for how long a video can be that he can react? Because what if you ask him to react to like a 45-minute video and his react is gonna be like 6 hours long?
Some good variety of stuff in there.
Good variety of stuff.
And
What, gay
you know,
porn?
fun. It's always fun when I do them, for sure. I like doing them actually because there's good variety.
You like doing them because you get paid $50 a piece, dumbass. That's why you like doing them. I like doing them because there's variety.
Another K-pop video in there. Yes, there was K-pop stuff.
Obviously.
Product.
Big fans.
Going along with the Black Friday theme. There was a video where I reacted to a tourism video of Singapore, which I learned all about the country for the first time. I didn't know anything about it.
Oh, because he's from... Dude, no. He has a second son now. Derek was his firstborn son, and Slayer is his second son. This is such like, dude.
Not country. Singapore's not a country, right?
I can't.
No, it's a city, right? Now I'm so confused.
What?
Don't ask me geography questions. If you ask me a geography question, you're going to find that's the one subject that I'm the dumbest at. Like duh.
Is Singapore a country or is a city?
No idea.
Why not both?
I feel like a buffoon saying something on my podcast. Of course, it's going to get clipped. It's going to get clipped.
It's gonna get clipped.
Laughed at.
Everything you do is gonna get clipped, DSP. That's just what you do, man.
Derided, and fairly so.
It's literally both.
Because I'm a buffoon when it comes to that shit.
Oh, he's a buffoon when it comes to that shit, and not inhalers.
Seriously.
Yes, Singapore is a planet.
What else did I do? Man,
It's the closest to the sun.
I actually reacted.
That's why the boys are so hot.
Comedian videos, and a little bit more about quantum physics. And the quantum physics video I was watching melted my brain. Like seriously, I was like watching. I was like, I have.
Oh, he was watching more science.
Video, because the problem with this particular video, I've reacted to quantum physics videos before, but the problem with this one was it was like it kind of assumed that you had watched several other videos before to lay the groundwork for what they were talking about in the video. So the guy's like,
The dude made him watch some Stephen Hawking shit, and DSP was sitting there drooling all over himself, was confused and scratching his head. That would have been great, man. I would love to see that. Hint, hint, Paypig, post this shit. Let's get some views.
oh, so.
But I'm gonna watch it on my stream so that cuck doesn't get the views he desires so much.
This.
We're gonna cuck the cuck.
This. Oh, here you go. And I was like, hey. So my brain kind of melted a little bit. And I did some other stuff too. So anyway, it was a good night. It was definitely a good night, but it was very time consuming, very busy getting all that done. In the meantime, you guys were voting on what you wanted to see today on my streams. And the options were as follows. God of War
Here,
Ragnarok.
some gift-style type of money, thus will not happen often. You forget to beg, so I forget to give.
That's how it is. I need to do more calls to action and tell you which methods of contribution I prefer. So some checkmark can put me in a video. I really am striving towards that. Big ups, Anders. I can remind you in a text message, dude.
Frontiers.
Don't worry about it.
Scarlet or Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. And overnight, once the voting came in. Basically it was 35% for more Pokemon, which I'm actually pleased with, and here's why. We just started Pokemon Scarlet yesterday. Keep in mind, originally I was going to skip it, but you guys were like, what, are you out of your mind? We love your Pokemon playthroughs. Please play it right away. Skip Evil West for now. So I did. That's why I'm not playing Evil West today. Okay? And
It was a great stream.
after having played it yesterday,
Say it's a great stream.
even as bad as the game is when it comes to its performance and its graphics and all of that, the lack of polish, right? It's still pretty relaxed and fun game. Seriously, like just playing it yesterday for 3 hours, as silly as it was for me to do terrible accents and butchering the game, it was still fun as hell. I love the interactions we have when I play Pokemon.
He had 200 interactions. 200 in American currency. We measure interactions in currency.
You know,
200 of them.
definitely awesome.
How many Pokemon were named? I guess a couple,
I
at
really
least.
am enjoying the playthrough so far with the first 3 hours. So the thing is, we barely got into the surface of the game. Like, we started catching a million new Pokemon. In fact, I think we caught
Oh, a million!
3 or 4.
A million Pokemon to name.
Just new for this generation. Was it Gen 9? So brand new Gen 9 Pokemon. And now we're about to hit the first major story part of the game after 3 hours. So it's exciting. Today we're going to see development and all of that. So it should be good to play it again. And I'm happy that you guys actually voted for a second stream to get further into the new game. Because if we didn't, then you have to wait all the way till Saturday. In which case you'd be like, oh, crap, you know. Damn, we played it once. We got to wait all week to get development in a brand new game. So this should be fun. Now, of course, keep in mind all of our conventions for Pokemon streams are going to stay in effect. All right? Number one,
Oh, no. No.
if we hit our tips goal of $100 today, I will wear the Pikachu hat. Makes sense to do that during a Pokemon stream, does it not? So I'll do that again for you today if we happen to hit that support goal. Number two, if you tip $25 or more, but $25 is the threshold here, you can name a Pokemon in the playthrough. Now, to reiterate what we discussed yesterday about this, rule number one, okay? It can't be something that's offensive. It can't be like something sexist, racist, sexual, disgusting. It has to be something that's, you know, not meant to be pissing people off on the internet for various reasons.
Like DSP.
Number two, no, it cannot be a freaking
Why is he so angry about it?
his name from, you know, another streamer or insulting someone in the stream chat. We're not going to do that.
What about your name, though?
Immediately we had people trying to tip and be like, oh, can you insult Wings of Redemption with this name? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not an asshole. Okay, we're not doing that. So, you know, those are the rules. Some people listened, some people didn't. In reality, a lot of people did listen. I think we ended up naming like 4 or 5 Pokemon yesterday.
Ooh.
So it went really well. You know,
4 or 5.
Baxter.
It's very
right?
nice. Hey, Baxter. Of course it's fucking Baxter. Fucking Baxter, dude.
Members are dropping. Cat is crying. Cherry juice is running out. The goalposts are is how the world ends. Not with a bust but with a beg.
I don't know why I didn't say the goalposts are moving, but yeah, they are. The goalposts are how the world ends. I guess that is it. We're gonna move the goalposts so far, they're gonna fall off the earth.
Cat, name it horse. Goat laugh.
I'm probably gonna make some viewer interaction about naming a cat. If I get a cat, I'm not promising you guys.
I believe.
Not promising. I might get a
One of
cat.
them, I believe his name Hamilton, and then we named one Pork Chop,
Baxter, Pork Chop.
and I believe we had at least 1 or 2 other names. So I think we at least named 3 to 4, if not more, Pokemon during yesterday's stream. However, there's still tons
Big
more
ups,
Pokemon available.
Black
that
Mage
we're not- I
and
think like 4 or 5 more that I caught that we haven't named yet.
Kalakaku.
So those are available. And then in addition, I'm sure today we're going to be catching lots more Pokemon. So again, whenever I catch these guys, they are eligible for naming. And the way it works,
Dude, this is like oh, this is terrible. Whenever I catch them, they're eligible.
you tip $25. It's first.
Get on the slave trade, boy.
You gotta-
We're selling them off for profit.
Your name in the tip.
It's literally that kind of a moment.
Use the name of the Pokemon, you know, what type of Pokemon it is in the tip, and then the name you want to give it. All in the tip, okay? So, today will we have more new named Pokemon? Likely yes. We'll see how many. We'll see what people come up with. I love this because it's interactive. And by the way, that Pokemon keeps that name for the entirety of the.
It's interactive and it's profitable, DSP. Say it's profitable. Come on.
It's cool. In fact,
Acknowledge the elephant in the room.
pretty funny.
The Lechonk in the room.
Tonight, I'm sitting here, and I'm doing my React videos for patrons. And I look over, and a tip comes in. I'm like, what the hell? In the middle of the night when I'm not streaming.
Uh-oh.
And I
It's a
click
behind-the-scenes tip.
Someone wants to name a Pokemon today, but can't be on the stream for sure.
Whoa.
Overnight.
Whoa. There we go. This is the new thing.
No, they won't be.
If you can't be here and you want to pre-order a Pokemon, you can do it anytime. You can do it anytime. Please tip now or anytime. It all works.
Here.
What a baller.
Wow. Certainly did not expect that. That's pretty crazy out of left field. But hey, thank you. And yes, what we will do as soon as we start playing today, I will read that out and let you know what it is. And go from there. All right? So there you go. I was not expecting that at all. That was completely like, whoa, shocking. But thank you to that person, and, we'll go with that tonight. So, your votes were for Pokemon Scarlet here on the first stream, and I'm very excited to play more. 3 chill and relaxing interactive hours with all of you. I'm sure today we're going to unlock a lot more stuff. I'm thinking today we probably will unlock Traversal. No, because they're supposed to have a vehicle or whatever, and we don't have it yet. So I'm thinking today we'll probably unlock the Traversal aspect of the game. Maybe be able to explore a lot more thoroughly in the earlier areas of the game and stuff like that, right? Okay. You voted for, get this, Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer for the late stream tonight. And
okay, that's a classic.
I'm okay with that. In fact, if you look at all the games that I played this week, Modern Warfare 2 is the one I've played the furthest away. Like, I played it Friday night. That was Friday Night Firefights, remember? It was entertaining when I did it, but, it's been hard to try to fit it into the rotating schedule, especially with all the games I've been trying to finish. I finished Gotham Knights. We finished The Devil in Me within a few streams, so that's good. We're moving into new, fresh stuff coming up without any lingering playthroughs. But it actually has been pretty tough to maintain, steady streams of Modern Warfare 2. Well, you voted for it. So we're doing that tonight at 6:45 p.m. Pacific Time. 2 hours of Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer action here on DSP Gaming. Okay? Now, after this stream tonight, I would consider playing Warzone, but I want to at least play one more dedicated multiplayer stream with this Kostov 74U. See how I do. Maybe try some new attachments. Maybe swap around with that.
Bro, with this fucking weapon, he's acting like he unlocked Excalibur in that game. It's like it's some OP weapon that he murders millions of people. He destroys everybody with that weapon. Once you get it, it's over.
Tuning now.
He's been like parading that weapon like he got the Holy Grail.
Mess around with it a little bit.
The Kostov.
Better.
The 74U?
But then after that, I'd be open next time that we play the game to either trying Warzone 2 or swapping weapons to something completely different. I have not used an SMG or an LMG. Well, I used an LMG very short term, but I have not used an SMG.
That's a good one, yeah. We should name weapons for $25. Oh, look, I shoot him with the poopy shooty.
I'm switching to an LMG.
I got him.
To mix things using that same gun now, okay? But that'll be later on. That'll be this weekend, basically, okay? So tonight, Warzone. Excuse me. Wow, I totally misspoke. Tonight, Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, 6:45 p.m. Pacific Time. I'm excited. I know you guys like it, so I hope you'll join me tonight for that. It should be a good time. Okay? Now,
that is true, though. Yeah, what happened with God of War? It was supposed to be the hypest thing ever. I don't know what happened. It kind of seems like he dropped it because he saw the cash cow in Pokemon.
The rest of the schedule for the week is weird because it's a holiday week here in the United States, so allow me to explain what's going down.
But why, though?
Tomorrow, I am off from stream.
Yeah, you're literally off tomorrow. So it doesn't matter. The immediate schedule you just read out. It doesn't matter if we're going to do the Black Friday Adpocalypse Begathon with an hour-and-a-half break. It doesn't matter. Explain it a different time.
It is my day off. It's going to be one of my busiest...
No, he's not. I don't think he wage quit God of War. He's definitely going to play it because it's obviously one of the biggest games of the year. He's going to play it, but people didn't vote for it, so they don't want to see it, apparently.
That I've had off in a long time. So, I need to run my usual errands.
Usual errands?
And the like, and I'm going to be picking up the final odds and ends for our Thanksgiving dinner, which isn't a lot. We have almost everything ready. We already have the turkey thawing and stuff like that.
Thawing?
But We have other things that I need, like I need some rolls and stuff like that.
Goes boing boing.
Okay. But I have a few other, random things. I know I have to get pet supplies tomorrow because we ran out of stuff this week. So I got to get pet supplies and stuff like that. And also, like I said during the day, tomorrow is the day when I'm going to be sitting down and reviewing all of your nominations for the ads that I'll be reviewing during Friday's special marathon event, the Adpocalypse Spectacular. All right. So that being said,
The Adpocalypse Spectacular. Now it's a spectacular. It used to be just the Black Friday Adpocalypse. Now we're adding more to it to make it more prestigious. Do spectaculars have an hour and a half break in the middle where you go out and get fast food and drive your wife to work?
absolutely.
I don't know.
Time to go through all of your nominations, and I appreciate it because there's I'm not even kidding, there's 70, 80 nominations. You guys went crazy this month. I'm gonna have a lot to go through, but I'm sure there's gonna be some things maybe that are repeated. Perhaps there'll be some that'll be a little better than others. And of course, I get the feeling some people probably didn't follow the criteria of, adhering to it has to be retro. It can't be a modern.
Oh, these fucking idiots. They didn't get it.
That's from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, or the first half of the 2000s. You see, so.
You should ask some random dent to put them all in a playlist for you. Come on, you used to do that.
Tomorrow, I will be doing that on my day off.
Yesterday was kind of crazy, and he's probably going to bring it up again. He was asking people to go through fast food restaurant menus to see what DSP can eat for the spectacular.
My wife is playing God of War. I kind of made a deal with her. I was like, so you're way ahead of me in God of War. I know on our day off you're going to want to play a lot of it, but I can't watch. I'll be spoiled. So why don't I come in here and do all that ad stuff while you're playing God of War? And she's like, okay, that makes sense. So that's what we're doing tomorrow on our day off. She's going to probably play for an hour or two while I'm in here, making the playlist for Friday.
You can take that laptop and bring it to a different room, and you can be on the couch watching TV while your wife plays. You don't have to be in the office. But of course, he's a hard worker. He has to be in the office. Because the laptop, it can't be on your lap. It needs to be on the top of the desk. It's very complicated.
And then when I return on Thursday, it is Thanksgiving, a national holiday here in the United States, where we take the time to say what we're thankful for, to reminisce on that, and to reflect on it. And that's exactly what we're going to do on Thursday. The first thing we're going to do on Thursday, we're going to have a Level 1 podcast, Thanksgiving special, where I'm going to talk about what I'm grateful for.
Oh, we're gonna have this. I fucking love that. Yeah, he does that every year. It's the regular Begathon where I'm grateful for you guys. I'm so grateful that you've allowed me to do this for a living for like 15 years now. And I'm getting up there in age and I'm starting to reflect back. And I'm thinking about, I'm grateful for so many of those things.
Okay.
I'm grateful for my wife, for my cat. I basically just recapped the segment, so if you don't come watch it on Friday, you know exactly what it was.
Kind of talk about from the heart.
From the heart.
How I feel.
What's left of it.
And let you all know how I feel in the deep down, the recesses, the cockles of my heart. Because you need to know all about my cockles. Okay? They're very important. I need to share that with you. Then, the main meat of Thursday's stream is Ask the King, which is my...
Oh, no.
So this is your absolutely...
God-awful.
Positively last chance for you to be posting up questions for Ask the King by typing ! Ask the King in the chat. That'll bring up the link to go to my website, dspgaming.com. You can post questions up there. If you're a channel member, there's a members-only thread on the main channel thread. All right, so please post up. Starting to do.
Please post up. Pass me an open 3.
And
please post up. Let's play some zonal defense.
I'm excited for this. Now, there's one thing that I'm considering.
He's down by like 40 points. He's still posting up and doing like sky hooks and missing. It's just air balls left and right. It's just air balls because his back hurts too much.
I am honestly considering starting to do Ask the King directly on DSP Gaming exclusively.
What does that even mean?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I'm considering, instead of having people post up forum questions on dspgaming.com,
okay,
to be honest, less and less people are doing anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I'm strongly considering having people post up on a thread on the community tab on DSP Gaming, and all I could do is get a link for it and start linking it
This is gonna be awful.
here on the stream and stuff.
You're gonna get like a million more trolls. Yeah, he's gonna get way more questions, but he's gonna get a ton of trolls.
that. The thing is, there's a couple things that it's not as smooth. Let me explain. Basically, when I do that, if I give you the link, if you click on it on a mobile device, it doesn't even work. I tried it yesterday. The links don't work. They only work on desktop computers. For some odd reason, the community tab of a YouTube channel doesn't fully load properly on a mobile device. You can see the community tab of any YouTube channel, but you have to use the YouTube app and click on the channel itself and then go to the community tab, and then you can find it, but you can't actually like click a link and go to it on a mobile
And
device.
for his channel, you need to scroll through the everyday shit posting that he does. Basically, he has his community tab replace his Twitter feed. So he's actually not only posting on Twitter, he posts the exact same post on the community tab. So you need to manually go there and find the post that's with the question and post up and hope that somebody's going to be open for a 3.
Doesn't work.
And then
I
airball.
don't understand that.
Because it's hard to play like wheelchair basketball. It's pretty difficult.
YouTube, knock knock.
YouTube, knock
there?
knock.
Brains.
Oh, wow.
Brains are here. They want to enter your heads. Because if you want people to use YouTube channels in any kind of a social capacity, you have to make it so that it works on every device.
Is he not going to bring up the fact that you literally can't tag people in chat on mobile? If you want to @, me and you're on mobile, you need to write my entire channel name exactly as it's supposed to be spelled if I'm going to see it. Otherwise, it's not going to work.
You claimed you
This is like the biggest problem for me.
were changing YouTube over.
And we're crying about YouTube again. This is the monthly cycle of crying about YouTube. It's like his period. It's like his version of a period. It's just crying about YouTube once a month because his channel is in the trash. So it's YouTube's fault. Even though he cried about super thanks, he got them and he didn't get any. He cried about gifted subs, he got them, and he's back at the number that he had before gifted subs even existed. And then it was some other stuff.
Decade ago to work on mobile devices. We are in 2022 and it still doesn't work right on a mobile device. I just don't understand this, that we had so many sacrifices and changes over the years and the thing just doesn't work right. It blows my freaking mind. It really does. So that's the thing. Like, I would love to say, hey, let's just abandon dspgaming.com. Why do we need it? Right? It's not a big deal. Let's do everything on the community tab of DSP Gaming. The problem with that is some people won't be able to do it. I know they'll click on the link, it won't work, and they'll be like, well, it didn't work on my mobile device, so I give up. Right? They're not going to think, oh, I need to click this on a desktop to go to it. Or
Well, if they really wanted to ask you a question, they would find a way. That's how it works when people really want to do something. Not everyone is a DSP, where you find the first excuse not to do something or the first obstacle, and then you just give up. Because it's obviously not worth doing. Because he assumes everyone is a DSP.
So that's frustrating. The other thing is, and this is an important factor, every month I pay a monthly fee to maintain my website, dspgaming.com. And you might say, why do you do that? Because you barely use it. You're absolutely right. This year, if you haven't noticed, I've phased out the use of the site more and more to continuously be using this channel more and more, right? Absolutely. It's like undeniable that's the case, okay? Now, all that being said, the reason that I keep the business website, dspgaming.com, in operation is because it's an important way to have a backup in case something happens. Let's face it. Look at what happened to DSP Gaming over the summer. I received multiple false copyright strikes against the channel, which I had to get cleared up. Now, what if a third one had hit? The channel would have been suspended.
You got multiple channels, though.
Now, what if people are exclusively following me on DSP Gaming and nowhere else? Now there's no backup to go to for anything, right? What if I had an episode of Ask the King that was going to take place during that time period?
How would they even know about dspgaming.com? Like, he doesn't promote it. So if his channel went down right now, he would be essentially gone. So he would be on Twitter shitposting and complaining and crying and telling people to go on the deprecated, defunct channel, what was it? The King of Hate Vlogs, which is not the King of Hate Vlogs. It's just DSP Vlogging Channel.
And I lost all the questions for it because the page is suspended.
Right.
So it's good to have a backup. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, yeah, I mean, I would like to get away from it and just hopefully focus everything on YouTube, you know?
Yeah, also it's worth noting, don't go to that site. Don't go there. They gather your IP because they're assholes. And the mods, the admins of that site, are just degenerates. So you don't want to associate with that. There's nothing interesting on there. It's just an echo chamber. It's just a fucking circle jerk. Just don't go there.
So I'll continue to think about this. Maybe in the new year we'll mix it up a little bit, okay? But for now, you can still post up your questions on the forums. If you're a member, please post up in the members only thread. And yes, I'll take some Twitter questions. That's the only stream I'm doing on Thursday is Ask the King. Holiday, Thanksgiving, Ask the King. Excuse me, okay? There'll be no second stream on Thursday. Why? Because it's a national holiday. I'm going to spend time with my family. We're going to make a nice, delicious Thanksgiving dinner together.
Yeah, Jasper's going to participate.
We got a big turkey roast.
His son. And his other two sons, they're going to come in from Canada and Singapore. Slayer and Derek, they're going to be all around that table. That is for 6 people, but usually 2 people use it. And they're all going to have a delicious meal and then digest on the couch while Kat plays Skyrim and they listen to holiday music, which is very fucking positive. Not saying anything bad about it. It's very wholesome.
Oh, we got all kinds of stuff we're going to have. And what I might do is like a YouTube short of our meal so you guys can see exactly.
He's going to do a short of his meal. Oh, there was one of those great Instagram posts of DSP where he posted his, I think it was Thanksgiving, maybe, meal. And there was like a cool little, how was it? It was called like, it was like a jelly bean. It was like one of those gummy bear vitamin pills. It was very funny. Gummy bear vitamins.
Julian for being a sad little degenerate, all alone on his tumbleweed forum.
Yeah, he's posting into the abyss. KG is just something else. KG, at least the real KG, Kevin Garnett, he could post up properly. He was good at posting up.
The post up thing is so weird.
It is very weird. You can just say post. But big ups, you guys. Black Mage and J-Dog.
With a special marathon event. This Friday, it's finally here, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for DSP's first ever Black Friday Adpocalypse Spectacular.
Spectacular.
Okay? I'm very excited for this. This is when I'm going to be spending the entire day.
We know what this is, okay? You guys, if you know anything about this, it's 2 things. First of all, there's a typo in the thumbnail. Second of all, you've heard all of this. He's going to take a break to drive his wife to work. He's going to come back, eat fast food, answer questions, probably not even play video games, and watch ads all day long. And I might be here for it because it's going to be a Friday night. So yeah, I get to skip to the point where the thumbnail goes away from the screen, unless he forgets. Okay, let's see what is behind him. Hey, we're back to a burp.
So the first stream on Saturday.
At this point, he's just tapping his chest for no reason. He's not even burping. He used to be tapping his chest to burp, like an actual, like you tap a baby so it can burp. But he's just tapping his chest at this point, just, you know, just because, why not? Might be a side effect of gout, such as...
God of War Ragnarok.
I don't know, God of War Ragnarok.
Excited to go into. If you remember from when we were playing the other day, we're heading into a big side content area that looks like it could be really fun, and we have a new companion to the game. That's interesting, okay? And then Saturday night will be the continuation of Sonic Frontiers, where it looks like we're going to do that story-based World 4 and then head into World 5, the final world. That means that Sunday will then again be Pokemon and Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer. That means Monday will be more God of War and Sonic Frontiers. And that means Tuesday will be more...
We're talking about next Tuesday, by the way. Today is Tuesday. We're talking about next week's schedule, next Tuesday's schedule.
Frontier. That's good. Now it can be Nation. Other real housekeeping thing that I have to talk about.
Beg for members.
Okay. If you can see...
And now we do it every fucking time, man. Every time we bring up members, we're pointing to them.
Down here.
If you can see down here.
Finally gotten to the point where all of the gifted memberships on the channel have expired.
Was this a milestone that we were trying to get to?
All those member bombs, because there was like 3 or 4 of them.
3 or 4.
Tons of them were from Team Ico Gamer. There was one from Email. They have all expired. All right. So we are back down to the base level of members on DSP Gaming, which always was between 300 and 400 members before gifted memberships were launched earlier this year. And then we consistently had gifted members all the time. Okay. As you can see, I have adjusted it appropriately. So now the goal is still within reach. We need about 125 members in order to hit the goal for the month. What is the goal for the month? The Christmas Marathon. in which I drink
It's held
something
hostage.
I actually drink
Hostage.
the one time a year that I
Dude,
drink on.
now is the time. Now is the time. Actually, not now. Let me tell you what a great scam would feel like. He comes up to the Thanksgiving appreciation special, and he says, "You guys, you know what? I was thinking, and I realized now is the season of giving. I appreciate you guys a lot. So the Christmas event, there's not gonna be a goal for it, and then we're gonna bring up a different goal." That is something extra for the Christmas event. I don't know. He's gonna get drunk and beat his wife on camera or something like that. Something fun and interesting that we do. So this would be a good scam that would make him look good. But he needs a PR person apparently because he is his own PR person and obviously it fucking fails.
We have fun with games.
We have fun with games because Christmas is hostage right now. Christmas has Santa has a gun pointed at him, right at him. Not even in Minecraft, in real life. Because he's real, obviously.
That you guys nominate and vote. There's usually festive events taking place, like a special Feasting with the King, or a special DSP Tries It, or both. Okay.
Both.
I want to do this.
Wasn't the Feasting with the King and DSP Tries It, one of them was an extra tier 2 goal for the Christmas event. So even that shit was behind a paywall. So don't try and tell me that they're fucking amazing and that they just happen, dude. They just happen out of nowhere for free. They're just unlocked from the get-go. No, it's more of a battle pass situation.
Here with you guys, but we need some support here when it comes to
We need some
members,
support.
All right? So if you're not a member, what are you waiting for? You get a million benefits.
A million.
Highlighted name in the chat and the comments of the videos. Chat crown badge to show how long you've been a supporter. Again, in the chat or in the comments of videos.
Okay.
Access to all of my emotes in the chat and the comments of videos. If you're here on the live streams, you don't have to abide by any slow mode rules. You can talk as much as you want. For special events such as Ask the King or the upcoming Christmas Marathon event, we just did this with the Halloween event, members get priority to get your question answered on a show, to get a game nominated for an event. In fact, Dead by Daylight was the game that was picked exclusively by members.
But that's also that puts you in just a pool of people. You don't get really all that much agency. You just get put in a group of people that get to pick one thing. So it's not really, you're not making that much of a difference.
The Halloween event, and it made it.
And you get to, I love when he says you get to go past the slow mode in chat. DSP, your chat is in slow mode by default because you put it to sub-only mode. Therefore, only a handful of pay pigs and covert trolls can chat.
Right in because of that, you see? So please consider becoming a channel member. There's so many benefits. It's cheaper than being a subscriber.
What? Oh, on
Twitch.
Twitch. But you decide the money though. And his fucking cheapest membership is like $4. Give me a fucking break.
It's only
$4 for these fucking benefits and no exclusive stuff, no Patreon access, no Discord access, no anything. Really, $4?
Which it's $5 or more. It supports the channel in a big way.
In a big way.
And
Susan gets 30% of that.
hey, it's the
You can support the channel in a bigger way if you name a Pokemon.
holiday season.
Hint.
Perhaps you would like to support your fellow viewer, someone else who also enjoys DSP Gaming and his content, right? It's a great way to do it. Gift a membership to your fellow viewer. People absolutely love that, right? So please consider it. There's, right now, no exaggeration,
It's
hundreds
the season of grifting.
of people in the stream that are willing to accept a gifted membership.
Hundreds of people on the stream. Let's see how many of them are willing to accept a membership. Let's see how many of them. And I'm going to count the non-members, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 hundreds of members that are waiting. They are waiting to accept that membership. They're lurking, they're stalking, they're gonna grab that membership the first chance they get.
They're at the ready.
They're at the ready. That was 18 million people.
So thank you in advance.
They are waiting.
Considers contributing to this channel in any way and supporting it. I really appreciate that. Okay? All right. I think honestly,
That's
covered
it.
pretty much everything I wanted to talk about.
Talk about the World Cup. Talk about Argentina losing.
I should mention. Jade, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? I've been forgetting to mention this the past couple of days. If you tip $8
Oh, there we go. I forgot to beg about the 8-ball, so people forgot.
or in any given tip, you can ask my magic 8-ball a question. Okay? So, here's the question for today. Will we see the Pikachu hat on stream today during the Pokemon Scarlet playthrough?
Okay, I'm gonna give him a credit. I'm gonna give him a little bit of credit for one thing. One thing is that out of all the things that are paywalled, the only thing he gives you a taste for free is the 8-ball. That's the only thing he does for free. He gives you an actual preview of what your experience is gonna be like.
Ask again later. No, I'm asking again right now. Will we see the Pikachu hat today on the Pokemon Scarlet playthrough?
And that's just pathetic. Come on, man. Will you give me $100? Is what he's asking. Will we raise $100 today on stream? This is what he's asking. Not will we see the Pikachu hat. You can pull up the Pikachu hat anytime. You're in control of that, dumbass. Come on. Come on.
Sources say no.
Sources say no. Now we gotta prove them wrong. Change the future. Change your destiny. There's no fate but what we make. Prove them wrong. Prove the haters wrong. That's why you're the king of hate. Now we gotta put on the clown mode. And it's gonna be very delayed because he's really bad at his job. Imagine, I really want to see a screenshot of how his OBS scenes look like. Because it's probably a mess and a half in there. He can't, like... He got one thing that he does. And it's the clown mode. And it takes him 5 seconds to play it every time. To the point where you know when it's coming. Immediately after he reaches for it. The worst comedic timing of anybody. Even Brendan Schaub has better comedic timing. And he literally has brain damage.
So you can ask the Magic 8-Ball question too. If you tip $8 or more in a single tip. And if you tip $8, I have a new animation for the Magic 8-Ball. Okay? I've only played it like once. So there's an actual specific animation if you tip 8 for the 8-Ball. Okay?
Right. You can do this too.
I think that's it. I think I covered everything. Because I was thinking, do I have other housekeeping things to talk about or whatever?
Now, this can't be it, obviously. When he says that's it, that means we're going to open up to shout-outs and then Q&A.
So, okay, cool. Let's do some quick shout-outs. So, by the way, yes, someone actually tipped overnight because they want to name a Pokemon. Now, I think they wanted to remain anonymous. Hold on.
Here's some USD for my favorite Russian YouTuber.
Hey, big ups, Tavarish.
Second?
Big ups for the USD.
Yes. So
I'm
just going to read it. I would like for you to name a Pokemon Horntense. No matter which one. Whichever one seems like a Horntense to you. So what we will do as soon as we boot up the game and we start today, we will look at the Pokemon that I have, and you guys will be able to choose which Pokemon should be named Horntense. Okay?
Horntense, there we go.
Funny.
The funny meme.
That's a reference to.
Oh no, we get the whole story.
Last week, when record number of Twitter employees were laid off by Elon Musk, all these different media outlets started covering the news and putting up stories that were not true. They didn't vet anything. They were so desperate to put up like, oh, here's a fucking, oh my God, we're breaking news and we're the only ones who have this information. Watch us. And, they're idiots, basically. They're so greedy. They didn't fact check a damn thing. Okay? So, basically, they put up 2 stories, both with me in them, stating that I was one of the employees laid off from Twitter. Now, I didn't know that I worked for Twitter. Maybe I do. I don't know. There's a lot of things I'm involved in, apparently, that I'm not even aware of. People say it all the time, that I'm doing this and that. Who knows what stuff
like
they got wrapped up in that I'm
like
not aware
what?
of. So maybe I actually was involved working for Twitter. I don't know. I've never received any payment from them. But then again, there's many things I've done in my life that I never received appropriate compensation for as well. We could talk.
And there's many things that you've done that you've got paid way too much. Way too much. So that kind of cancels it out. Matter of fact, you owe people money at this point, if we gonna be honest.
About that. So let's not get into that. But basically one of the jokes was someone wrote a big post, like a social media post, saying, my son Horntense said to me that I'm not valued and blah, 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 blah. Now what will I will do? What will I do? How do I break the news to my family? How will I provide for young Hortense moving forward? And it was my picture that they used in the social media post.
All this fake fucking laughs, man. And it's so obvious that they're fake because, like, I mean, look at him. Look at him. He has a couple of fake laughs, but this one that tries to be genuine is just the worst.
Hortense. What the fuck kind of name is
What kind of name is this?
That's
He couldn't even act in like a TikTok skit. That's how bad he is. You know of King Bak? I think that's his name. King Bak? King Bak? He's a terrible actor. He's the dude with the comedically large spoon. Terrible. And still better than DSP.
It's hilarious. So, this person wants me to name a Pokemon Hortense. I'm all for that. That's funny, man. We'll do that. We got to figure out what Pokemon looks like Hortense. I don't think we have a Pokemon
King
that has
Batch?
horns yet.
Whatever.
So I don't think we have one. Maybe we should wait.
Whatever.
and
King
do that today
Batch?
when we find one that's more appropriate for the name, right? I still have to take a look. So, anyway, yes, absolutely, I will do that. Now, here's the thing I want to make clear. All right, I don't want people sending me tons of overnight contributions saying, "Hey, I want to name a Pokemon. I want to name a Pokemon." It should be during the live streams because here's the thing. Like I said,
Transparency.
Serve.
Oh,
And
okay, so that's
How is
it.
that fair if a bunch of people send me tips overnight and they're all competing for the same thing unawares? Like, let's say, for example, today I catch a Snorlax.
Oh, there we
during
go.
the stream. But then 4 people tip me overnight all wanting to name the Snorlax. Well, that's not going to work.
Dude, it's like, look, if you're gonna have so many rules, don't do the thing. Just don't do the thing. Don't do it. Because you're taking away all the fun and engagement and interesting stuff, and it's a bad idea. If you're gonna have so many rules to something that is supposed to be fun, it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work.
Only one person's going to get it.
Because now we're getting into this territory of tip me when I want to, because it's first come, first serve. And tip me when I decide that you should tip me, when it's the right time, when you have the right name for a Pokemon that is suitable, it's not offensive, and it's this and it's that. You can't. You can't. Just, it's a bad idea. And I know I can see the massive dollar signs in his eyes. I can see them. You could see them from the fucking Hubble Space Telescope. You can see all that shit. It's massive.
How would you know that they got it?
But it doesn't work.
The stream's not live. You would never know that.
It's not a good
All I would
scam.
say is please don't do that. You know, what I would say is the only time that I will accept it is like you absolutely know you cannot attend a stream, but you're watching the playthrough and you want to still contribute and maybe name a Pokemon. And this is the only way you can do it. But what I have to tell you, you have to be careful because it's not necessarily going to count. It might be one that ends up not getting what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like you might, it's basically you're taking a risk doing it. Because unlike the live stream where you're getting that instant confirmation that it worked and here you go, you won't know till the next Pokemon stream.
And like I get it. I get it. I'm not trying to dispute what he's saying. That is correct. But still, if you gotta put all these stipulations to this and suck away all the fun in what makes it interesting, just don't do it. Figure out a different scam. Figure out some other kind of scam. I get it. It doesn't make sense. People to be sending him a bunch of fucking money overnight and he has to jump on stream and start counting tips. And now, do I put this on the leaderboard? It was overnight, but then they said a name that I don't like, but then somebody else said the same thing, and then it cancels each other out, and now I have to refund people. So just don't do it.
I'm not playing Pokemon.
But his greed is going to get the best of him again. And now he's grabbing his breast for some reason, I guess. There's milk to be had.
Again till Sunday. So if someone tips between now and Sunday, how the hell would you know if you're going to get it or not? You have no clue, right? So, I just want to forewarn everyone about this. I want everyone to be, be careful. Don't go crazy. Don't think, oh, I'm watching the playthrough. Let me send Phil $10, $20 tips, or $25 tips, excuse me, to name 10 Pokemon. And then out of them, 9 of them end up, you don't get them. I would much prefer if you could do it, during the stream. But if you absolutely can't, I don't want to lock people out from the ability to do it if that's what you're interested in, especially if you're invested, you like Pokemon, but you just can't be here live. I'll leave the door open for now. If we end up having problems with it, like if we really end up having serious problems with it, then I'm just going to say no. But for now, this person, you know, they're genuine. They say they don't know if they could be here today, and they wanted to do this. So, let's do it. Let's count it for today. I know this is weird because I never do this, but we're going to count this tip for today.
Count it up. I never do this.
Okay.
It's a special thing. Well, you should count it for today. It got here overnight. I never do this. Usually, what do you do when you get an overnight tip? We just don't count it? It's just invisible. Thanks for the transparency. At least he was transparent to say that he usually doesn't do that. I wonder how many overnight tips he gets. Sorry, Phil, I couldn't make it to the stream. Here's like 20 bucks. Here's 10 bucks. I couldn't make it, dude. I'm gonna be there next time to chill and interact and have fun.
And we will name a Pokemon Hortense today. We must work together as you know, a group here and figure out what's the best Pokemon to name Hortense. We'll figure it out together, okay? I'm actually going to leave that notice there so I remember. And you guys remind me as well. All right? All right, now. Continuing on here. On the YouTube side of things, our first contribution for today was from Shelryukin. If you guys remember, Shelryukin is the person who I used to play Street Fighter 3 Third Strike with. Over the years that I was playing the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, a lot of times he'd be like the only freaking person playing. And so we ended up playing ourselves in extended sets. He had a really good Dudley. Okay? So Shelryukin, how are you doing? First of all, happy holidays, right? We're about to head into the holiday season. I hope that you're doing well, you and yours, your family, or whoever. It's good to see you and hear from you. And thank you for the super chat. Let's see what Shelryukin has to say. He says, hey, I hope you're doing well. It was fun playing you in Third Strike all of those times. Hope that you enjoyed Pokemon Scarlet like I did with Pokemon Violet. Awesome. So he's playing Pokemon Violet. Sweet. There's not much of a difference, right? I guess what it is there's certain set Pokemon future. But outside of that, they're pretty much identical, correct? So, thank you. Good to see you. Happy holidays to you. Evil Gandhi has become a channel member. Thank you to Evil Gandhi for your membership this morning. Jade says, I'm cool. How is your voice today? Well, as you can hear, I can talk normally. However, that's okay. I can do a little bit of high-pitched stuff.
What?
But it's it's not, totally not as bad as a couple of days.
Is this how you check your voice? Yep, it works, you guys.
But
vibe check passed.
definitely, I can't do all high-pitched stuff with my voice like I used to be able to. It's whenever it swells up, it takes a while to fully like get back to normal. And at least I can talk, but yeah, it won't be until like tomorrow.
Raised Catholic equals doesn't wanna say Christmas.
Well, you might be celebrating something else, dude. Might be celebrating whatever else people do
I won't have to
on
talk
Christmas
that
that are not Christian.
Thanksgiving is a
Plus, he was also just raised Catholic. He's right now he's kind of something else, I guess, because he doesn't act Catholic, definitely.
half day for me. So you know what I mean? Maybe after a couple of days there, maybe by like Friday, it'll feel a little better. Oh, by the way, then Friday I'm doing my React Marathon, which means it'll probably go right back to being screwed up again, right? Probably. Anyway, but it's doing better. So thank you, Jay. All right, so guys, this is I know this is unprecedented. All right, I know this is gonna blow all of you away, but I don't have any gaming news to talk about today.
No Q&A?
Anything to talk about today.
No Q&A.
We got through it. Like that.
In the pre-stream.
I talked about were my topics for today.
Finish it. Finish him.
So
Big-tality. That being said, hey, we got a shout out at least. Okay.
Hold on.
I am holding on.
Problem. You know what's funny?
Oh, somebody sent him a tip.
Thing to mention.
Quick thing.
So many years ago, as you guys know, I was partnered with a couple different partnership companies on YouTube. You know, I was with Machinima for a very, very long time, and then I went to Curse for about a year, a little over a year. All right, and then after that, since then, I've never been partnered with anyone. I don't care. Like, there's just no point in being partnered anymore. You get no benefit from it.
I miss Italian lady TTS.
I can bring her back. But she was getting a lot of stuff wrong, so I had to fire her. I had to lay her off because we're doing downsizing here in the Meerkat Incorporated. And now I'm streaming from a Lenovo Yoga, so we had to downsize way too much, dude. But big ups FIFO for the massive contribution, dude. Big ups. Let's hear about his struggles with being partnered. I wonder why he decided to bring it up. There must be some new drama going on because he had nothing else to talk about, so there must be something.
But during those time periods, when I was with those companies, they provided you with assets to use in your content. All right? Sometimes it would be like overlays, sometimes it would be graphics, and notably one of the things that they provided was a royalty-free music database where if you use the music, you'd be fine. You would never have an issue with a claim or anything in your YouTube videos, okay? Now, keep in mind, this was many years ago. And it was, by the way, it was supposed to be in perpetuity. It wasn't supposed to be, oh, you have to be partnered with us forever. It said, you know, once you use that, you're basically fine. Okay?
Okay.
It's full of shit. I've been noticing.
Oh, he's getting claims on old videos?
Old vlogs. We're talking episodes of DSP Tries It from 5, 6, 7 years ago.
That had stock music on them?
Are now all getting claimed on YouTube, and I'm losing all ad revenue on them.
He's losing revenue on videos that he gets how many views per day? He gets like 2 views a day, 1 view a day. Some of them don't even get anything. From years ago, DSP Tries It. Who goes back to watch that besides trolls? Except from trolls, which fan is gonna go, oh, I wonder what he thought about the Burger King Whopper from 2012? Oh, Phil Collins does. Well, yeah, I said besides trolls. You're here. So yeah, obviously that doesn't work.
Making a lot. Let's be honest here. Who's going?
Big ups Paul Brown for the membership, dude.
Watching all my DSP Tries It episodes from the past.
Yeah. So why are you crying about it?
Even go back and never watch those, right? But the point was, when I used those songs, those royalty-free sound effects and songs for my edited content back then, it was supposed to be in perpetuity. You're fine. You don't have to worry about ever getting claimed. That was the whole point of using it. Like, you were promised this. But here's the thing. Things fall apart, right? Machinima doesn't exist anymore. I don't know if Curse even exists anymore in any form. And who even knows? Like, the rights to songs and royalties get passed around. And apparently what's happening is several different sound effects and background musics that I used in videos over the years are all getting claimed on YouTube. So now every day I'm getting a couple where it's like, oh,
sound effects are getting claimed
from 2015. Some old Burger King sandwich has now been claimed on YouTube. Don't worry, it's still visible, but you make no money on it anymore.
That's why you go on YouTube and you look up royalty-free music and you put it in your video.
It's like, you just can't trust anything.
You really can't trust anyone.
Here's the thing with business.
You should be paranoid constantly. You should put a plastic foil on your windows so nobody's is like peeking in.
Is that things change over time, and even if you're promised something today, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to last forever, even if you're told it is, because we were outright told as partners of those companies, don't worry, the rights are secured, you will have access to this forever, you'll never have your video lose the right, because that was a lot of people's concern back then. Like, if I'm going to put out a big video, a big edited video, and it's a big piece of work for me, and by the way, that's not necessarily me, we're talking, let's say a big YouTuber, let's say Angry Joe, right?
Okay.
He's putting out one of his giant reviews. This is going to probably get millions of views. It's going to make him a lot of money. He wants people to be able to watch it over the years. Well, what if in 2 years down the line, he was promised this music he used in it was royalty-free, and then it all gets claimed and he loses the rights to his video?
But that's a terrible example because Angry Joe keeps making new stuff that make him revenue when it comes out. The first like 48 hours, the first week, the first month. He's not going to care about a video that's like 6 years old or 2 years old, even if it gets demonetized. Everybody nowadays cares about the initial burst of views.
In a lot of cases with stuff on YouTube is that companies go out of business, rights get lost, and now you get screwed, right? Personally, it's not a giant deal for me. It's not going to affect anything in any big way. My videos get claimed every single day. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not even exaggerating. I wouldn't be surprised if you look at the body of work I've done on YouTube, which is probably like, no exaggeration at this point, probably like 100,000 videos.
Yeah, because you used to spam videos. It's not
like,
it's really not much to be proud of. It's not much to flex about making a bunch of videos when they're super low effort. Because I would rather have somebody like Colossal is Crazy or Internet Historian, who has like, let's say 100 videos in total, even maybe half of that for Internet Historian, but they all have hundreds of hours worth of editing on them. And they all you can go at any point, rewatch them, and still get a lot of value. You can't go and rewatch a DSP video from 10 years ago that's him playing Street Fighter against somebody and complaining and get a ton of value. I guess that's subjective, but it's not, there's not much into it that's been put out.
1,000 videos have been claimed, and I don't make money on them.
Okay.
That would not shock me if that was the statistic. There's no way to figure that out, but I would not be shocked if that were the case. YouTube is so rampant in just allowing this kind of nonsensical abuse of their system. Everyone claims everything. And by the way, I don't get notification for most of it. I don't get emails or anything about that stuff. It's rare. In this case, the reason I'm getting it...
You do get a notification. Well, it's not much of a notification, but it shows up in your YouTube studio. Because I get my videos claimed from like 6 months ago, a year ago, or whatever. Some streams that I've played some song that somehow has passed the algorithm. It didn't get detected, and now it did. So that's just how it is. You gotta live with it.
Videos getting claimed on my voice.
Or you can do what I do if you don't want to get claimed ever. If that annoys you, is just you make your own stuff and you play them on your own streams and they don't get claimed. But of course we can't do that. It's DSP.
Channel, and I do have.
He needs to get everything that everybody else gives him, and then if it doesn't work, complain.
For that.
Sounds good.
On DSP Gaming, I don't get notices on anything. And with all the videos I upload, I guarantee you, daily, you know what? You want to test that theory? Watch this.
Oh, we're not going to watch
Just
this.
on a whim. So I'll open up my channel dashboard.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. I said okay. It's okay.
Just this morning. Wow. A copyright owner claimed content on your video. WWE 2K16 My Career Mode Part 38.
Okay.
View your options.
That had somebody's theme song in it. Just like he got taken down when he first started playing WWE 2K this year, and he got taken down by Susan. Like the whole stream got terminated when he was playing the showcase mode or something.
Visibility has been completely blocked.
Oh, it's been blacked.
No one can see the video.
Yep.
Video cannot be monetized. Video cannot be seen or monetized.
Do you think many people care about that though? What was it? The WWE 2K whatever part 25.
Why?
Why?
Because an intro.
Watchalong copyright is a detractor.
Copyright has always been a detractor. It's always. Copyright is the one thing that is preventing us from transcending our mortal coil and becoming something elevated, something else. That's why Nostalgia Critic is making terrible skits, because copyright. He wishes he could show a bunch of clips of movies and you could watch the movie on his channel basically without even watching the movie. But he can't do that, so he needs to recreate the movie. That's his 4D chess.
Cinematic from the show NXT,
Yep.
that's one of WWE's television shows, is used in the game. So because the logo NXT flashes across the screen, the video is completely blocked.
Yeah, that's terrible.
See that playthrough ever again. That makes total sense, doesn't it? I mean, that's total fair use, right? Do you see what I mean? Like, YouTube is such a broken system with this shit. How does that make sense? It's a fucking logo on the screen in a video game I paid for. It's a let's play of the game. How is my video blocked worldwide?
Well, ask the bot.
10 seconds
Ask the robot.
flashing of a fucking logo.
Fucking logo.
One from a couple days ago. UFC 2 Ultimate Team Mode Part 3. I click on it. This one, the visibility is still public, but monetization ineligible. Why? Because it contains 2 songs. Face of Battle by Christopher Andrew Patrick Elliott.
Wow, that's a lot of names, dude.
Party from Alexander David Batchel.
Remember when he got a Blondie copyright claim for one of the GTA videos and he cried so hard? You guys, I don't want to have to like turn off the music, because the music is a vital part of the game. So if you come and like negate the negativity from the copyright claims, I'm gonna leave the music on. And I think he even made a special video to his on-demand audience so they could give him money or leave I don't think super thanks was a thing, and you can't do that on copyright claimed videos. But he was asking for them to swing by and contribute so he can leave the music on in the playthroughs. That's business Burnell. Business Burnell.
So because it has those 2 songs, they own the rights to my video, not me. Right. And again, what UFC 2? When the hell did I upload that video? 5, 6, 7 years ago? When was the last time I played a fucking UFC game? Right? Here's another one. Grand Theft Auto 3 Definitive Edition Playthrough Part 14. Still visible but ineligible for monetization. Literally every song in it. Shake It Up from the Scarface soundtrack. Rush Rush from the Scarface soundtrack. I'm Hot Tonight from the Scarface soundtrack. She's on Fire by Amy Holland. And Scarface Push It to the Limit. Every one of those songs got claimed. Entire video claimed. Can't ever make money on that video. You see? So that's YouTube. And this happens literally every single day. Like literally every day. Videos get blocked, claimed, and what could I do about it? Do you think I'm going to sit here and argue? Fuck it. Let them take it, right? Just take my content. That's what I mean. Like, just think about this. 14 years I've been a YouTuber, right? 100,000 videos. I basically don't own the rights to half of them because of the way YouTube works. It's just, how is that legal? It's a question. The answer is it's not. It's not legal. But no one takes YouTube to task for it because no one wants to shoot the mouth that feeds or shoot the hand that feeds.
Oh, it's not legal, dude.
No one,
Having copyrighted songs in your video is not legal, apparently.
No one wants to make YouTube do the right thing because they're afraid if they force YouTube to do the right thing, it'll just fuck things up even worse for everybody.
Yes.
People like having the creative freedom they have to put out what they want, and they don't want YouTube to then fuck it up even further with stuff. You know what I'm saying? How is it not legal? Because there's no court of law on the planet Earth that will state because you used a piece of someone's work in a bigger creative work, they own your whole creative work. That's insanely stupid. At most,
You can dispute those, though. You can dispute it. Can't you dispute a claim?
the court of law, they would hash out they own a percentile of it. In fact,
A percentile. Hey, that's very nice. I'm sure Steve is gonna love that one.
that was one of the
They own a fucking percentile of it, you fucking idiot.
announcements they made, what, 1 month or 2 ago? They claimed that next year, YouTube is going to change the system. And the way it's going to work is if someone content ID claims a video, they will not own your whole video. Basically, it's going to break it up into percentiles based on the
Into percentiles. He's still using it, dude. Percentiles.
So for
Yeah,
music,
percentile is like a mini percentage. It's like a portable percentage that it's like made by smaller percentages.
they'll only own a certain percentile.
A certain percentile. Oh, this is the law Burnell. Law degree Burnell. He got it from the same place Saul Goodman got his law degree. From the University of American Samoa.
Video, they'll own a certain so that way you can actively make
What
content
fucking
using
chicanery is
someone else's
this?
work. They will get paid for it. So think about this. Let's say, again, the example of Angry Joe. Let's say Angry Joe makes a video and he really wants to use a licensed song in it. He really
Why would he want to do that?
add to the video. He can use it without permission.
He can make a cover of it if he really wants to do it.
But what happened is his video will get claimed.
Yes.
Percentage of the profits made on his video get paid to that rights holder for the song. So they get paid for the use of their song while he still overall retains the ownership of his video and still gets to make some money on it.
Sure.
No, it's not like that.
Do that.
Literally right now, it's you lose all rights. Someone else owns your content. That makes no sense at all in any legal capacity.
They don't own your content. They just have the right, according to YouTube's copyright policy, they have the right to the money that you make off the video. Because you're not allowed to make money off of their copyrighted work.
I would never hold up in court. No one.
Then
judge,
sue them.
Not one jury.
Saul.
That and say that makes sense.
Phil
No, it
Goodman.
doesn't. You're out of your mind,
Phil Badman. That's what his character is. Phil's Badman.
right?
Better chill, Phil.
Legolas says there was a lawsuit to determine they had to issue a claim only in good faith after researching it, but the companies don't do that at all. It's
Wrong.
sue them. Exactly.
Oh, it's
Sue
exactly
everyone
okay.
and
Never
take them to
mind.
court. There you go.
There you go.
I was supposed to say percentage, not percentile. Okay. My apologies. I misspoke. I didn't even realize I used the word at all. So.
What? You said it like 4 times though.
All right. By the way, shout out to Rapper.
Big ups rapper. Rapper.
Because I actually forgot to check members this morning.
Oh, they might
See
have
if this is the
exploded.
correct goal, because now we have to actively start tracking daily, since we are trying to hit the monthly goal in the next week. You know, I would really hope that we're gonna get some people becoming members and or
Big?
gifting memberships in the next week
Big.
or so,
Literally big. In the next day or so.
or not day or so, but week or so.
A week or so.
Obviously, I really want to do the Christmas event.
Obviously, I really want to do the Christmas event. Do it for free, dumbass. It's a Christmas event. It's a Christmas event. Not any other holiday. It's not his birthday. It's not fucking Thanksgiving adpocalypse spectacular nonsense. It's Christmas. You can't take away the fucking Christmas event.
And I've done my absolute best to try to keep the members goal reasonable.
That's the best he can do.
You know?
He can't gift subs to his own channel if he's in dire need. Hey, you know what, guys? I'm gonna lead by example. I'm gonna gift 20 subs. Let's say this.
We're at 353.
He can't do that. Because then somebody asked him in chat and he shat on him so hard. He was like, why would I give money to myself? So what about those benefits that you talk about so much? They don't matter. It's all the money that matters to him.
See, I didn't even check.
And he would only lose like what? 30% of that. Because Susan gets 30%.
This morning we had lost a couple more.
Oh, he's lost. He's even dropped members.
Right now.
Let's see.
Okay.
We lost literally
Like I
one.
said, we need about 120 members.
120, boy.
Absolutely, we could do that in the next week with the Ask the King on Thanksgiving, with the Adpocalypse Marathon on Friday, with 4 straight days of new games. I'm sure we could hit it. So I'm feeling positive about it, that we're gonna have this Christmas event. Okay. Okay.
Christmas event. Paywalled
All right,
Christmas.
guys. That's everything I had to talk about today. I even had a little rant about YouTube.
Wait, hold on. So nobody sent an actual tip? Not a single person sent a tip? He's at this 25 from yesterday?
You guys want to ask me a question? Please.
Oh no, this is it. It's the okay. Of course. It's the Q&A. Welcome.
Toss the question my way.
Toss a question his
Let's
way.
see what you guys want to talk about today, and we'll go from there. All right.
How much do we have to check up on? Because I forget we're gonna do a that being said today. That being said, oh, and he's gone. He went somewhere, and then he came back real fast, or he's still gone. Well, we're about to find out. And I pressed the mini player, so that's gonna fuck up the whole thing, the whole show. Ugh. Anyways, can we click on it? We can click on it.
Up a little earlier. We will. We'll see. Did I hear of Sargon? He sued another YouTuber who struck his video and recouped legal costs in the lawsuit. No, I did not hear about that. Nope. Good for him. Seriously, good for him. Enough of this bullshit. Enough of this fucking nonsense of people just completely abusing copyright law. You know, it happened to me this year where I had used content. I had outright legal permission to use the content. I had evidence of ongoing conversations with said person that they had designed the content exclusively for use on my channel. And then they hit me with false copyright strikes after the fact. I should sue them.
Yeah, but DSP, you got him cleared up, though. You proved your point to YouTube, you disputed them, and you won. And that was it. And everybody knew that was going to happen. Really? Yeah, that's literally what happened.
If I was rich, I would. I would sue them.
Oh, if he was Review Tech USA, he would sue them. For some reason, I guess. I know what he means.
Fuck out of them just to prove a point.
He would
that
sue
you
the
can't
fuck
abuse
out of
this
them.
shit. And if you try,
sure.
you're going down. And then people wouldn't abuse it anymore if they realized, oh fuck, if we abuse copyright.
Is asking for an increase of 30% on members in a single month being reasonable?
Of course it's reasonable. It's for the Christmas event. It's the most special time of the year. It's the season of giving. So giving gives you like a generosity boost. It gives you like plus a gem damage when you drop a sub or something, I guess. Big ups Alex Monty.
Right, we could actually be sued for money and go to jail. But I can't do that. You know, I don't have that kind of...
Yeah, they're gonna go to jail for a copyright strike. Wait, what? Is they gonna go to jail for giving DSP a copyright strike on YouTube? They were gonna go to jail. Or maybe he was talking about the identity theft people. Let me just check out real quick.
Realized, oh fuck, if we abuse copyright, we could actually...
No, it's literally copyright.
...for money and go to jail.
He's gonna go to jail.
But I can't...
Mr. Freedom of Speech, we're gonna send people to jail for giving you a copyright strike on YouTube.
I don't have that kind of power, you know.
They chose to broke the law. live with the consequences. Okay, scanning for questions, sniping questions, no scoping
Do I still have
questions.
access to the original Darkside Phil account? Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. It's your fucking account.
I never use it. I barely ever log in or anything.
Yeah, it's
I do
demonetized.
have access to it over there.
It's demonetized, and whenever something becomes demonetized to him, it's worthless. Just like Twitch, just like all of his other YouTube channels. Even though some of the YouTube channels he got are still monetized, like KO Gaming. So he just got a couple of videos that got limited monetization. They got that icon turned yellow, and then he dropped it. Then he never made anything for it ever again. After he got his DSP Gaming channel back. So this is how serious he is.
Well, you know what I'm gonna have to do in early 2022. In early 2023, I'm likely gonna have to log in to all my channels again, even the ones I'm not using. Reason being, YouTube is retooling their partner program because now they want everyone to be able to monetize shorts.
Oh, what are we gonna do?
Rewrite their partner program terms to
Right.
put shorts in it. So I guess they're gonna have a new system or a new agreement for everyone in early 2023. So likely I'm gonna have to log in to all my channels just to click on yes, I accept.
Sure. Yeah, do that. Yeah, he got like 1 million channels.
Would I be open to playing Resident Evil 1 again at some point? Yes,
He
absolutely.
was legitimately, at some point, legitimately no joke. He was planning on opening channels for specific games. He wanted to make a channel, I think he even did it, DSP Street Fighter, where he would upload individual matches. He wanted to make a channel, Red Dead DSP, where he would upload his amazing series Suicide Kings, which the name obviously aged very badly nowadays, because now you would think it's some like live leak shit. And he wanted to upload Red Dead Redemption clips and that amazing series of him jumping off a cliff in the game and dying, and then Goat laughing over it. That's what he wanted to do because he's full of those ideas. So he wanted to monetize all of this on separate channels and upload like hundreds of videos. It's amazing.
I would love to replay Resident Evil 1.
He would love to do that.
Oh, I know nothing about the World Cup. You're asking the wrong person.
Yep.
Retro Parasite, yes.
He would only know if there was a World Cup in e-begging.
I was trying to keep it a surprise, Retro Parasite, but since you brought it up today, I'll bring it up now. So Retro Parasite has contacted me, okay?
Oh, we got a behind-the-scenes message.
This is only for those of you who are here, all right? It's a little special thing. I didn't even want to announce it. I just wanted to do something special for those who are fans of mine rather than getting artificial people coming to the stream. Are you ready for this? Retro Parasite.
I'm so excited.
Are donating a copy of Pokemon Violet digitally to my audience.
What?
So when we boot up and we're about to start, I'm gonna read out a code here live. I guess this is a.
Oh no, the trolls are gonna fucking get it. Don't do that,
someone live on
DSP.
stream will get Pokemon Violet.
No, some troll's gonna get it. They're already logged into fucking Nintendo. DSP, you're so dumb. I mean, if you're watching this stream, I guess you're gonna be late, cause we're behind. Even though we're still not behind, but we're basically behind. And some troll is gonna get a Nintendo code
Free.
because the wheelchairs are really slow at typing stuff, and a troll is gonna be super fast. They're gonna be like, oh, it's done.
So if you have a Switch, or
Log into that
your
Switch.
PC, I don't know how you enter the codes for Nintendo. I have no clue.
Troll's gonna find it.
I'm gonna give that out once we start today. So huge shout out to Retro Parasite. It's a really nice thing he's doing for the holiday season.
And you know he's gonna read it out slow as hell.
Extra copy digitally, and I'm gonna read the code out. First come, first serve. But that's gonna happen when I start the game. Okay, so that's coming.
That's coming.
But that's the thing. Imagine if I fucking posted it up everywhere. I'm giving out a game today. You'd have fucking 1 million idiots here just for the game, and not, you know what I mean. I don't want that element. I just wanted to
But
announce-
you already got all the trolls. You got more trolls watching you than actual fans, DSP. Get real. Come on. Give me a fucking break. What are you thinking?
So
Chances are some troll's gonna get it, and then they're gonna flex about it on Twitter, and then it's gonna be sad.
there you go.
Yeah, right.
Can
You're gonna
I-
have 1 million fucking idiots showing up not for me, but for a free video game. What a fucking idiot.
Upload my old Red Dead and Final Fantasy 13 playthroughs. Well, interestingly enough, Lilith, remember when we were cleaning out my closet back in the summer, I found my old original hard drives where I stored my old videos, and I found a power adapter that works with it.
Whoa. He's not gonna do it though.
And I haven't had an opportunity to
No, he's not gonna do it.
quite
He's not gonna do it.
You know, just haven't had any time.
He's just edging
So,
you.
I might have the backups.
Whoa.
What I would
Not gonna have the backups.
is eventually do a new playthrough. Do a new playthrough of Final Fantasy 13. And, you know, I've already done Red Dead Redemption. That I've already redone. That's done. But Final Fantasy 13 is a game I think I would like to actually redo one day. Okay? With modern, you know, direct capture, modern commentary. It would be a very different kind of playthrough. Okay? Has just been claimed on YouTube for use of music.
And something
tries
being
videos.
claimed.
Isn't that nice?
DSP tries
I do
it.
my best. I think I do an okay job. I certainly am not the most.
Wait, what?
And be decent at playing at a game at the same time.
Wait, what?
672 says a lot of people don't realize how hard it is to efficiently speak to an audience, to entertain viewers, and be decent at playing at a game at the same time.
He's not
Only
decent.
People tend to hang on your speaking mistakes. Yeah, you know.
No.
I do my best.
No. 672, please. Commit.
I think I do an
something.
okay job. I certainly am not
Commit.
the most eloquently spoken person out there.
You're not.
Same time-
You use like 50 words in total.
I try to
And you literally don't talk to anybody else but your wife.
speak at least in a half intelligent manner when I'm here on my streams, so that it doesn't sound like I'm a buffoon.
You are, though.
I try to use phrases and words that
Are wrong?
make sense, but you know, but it's hard. Sometimes
It's
I
hard.
trip over my own words. Sometimes I misspeak. It happens all the time. Because,
Sure.
You know, I'm trying to say something fast, or I'm in the middle of doing something else. You get distracted. You're absolutely right. It's not easy. DSP Gaming. How many channels do I own and run now?
Oh, no.
I think I have the three main ones. I have I have four because active channel DSP Gaming. All right, then you got the archive logging channel.
Okay.
You got KO Gaming, that's been an archive channel for a million years, and then you got the original Dark Side Phil. The old vlogging channel, the original one, has been gone for many years, and the other two channels that I had, Red Dead DSP and Final Fantasy 13 or whatever, those have been hacked and gone. I do also have DSP Street Fighter, but that channel is insanely ancient. I do nothing with it. It's just an archive of like 2 years of me doing fighting game stuff. And I mean, do I own it? Yes. Do I use it? No. And I probably would never use it ever again. So that would be something though if I brought it back. Remember, imagine if I brought back DSP Street Fighter for Street Fighter 6. Jeez, that would be interesting. Reviving like a 10-year-old dead channel for Street Fighter 6. There be people subscribed to that channel for 10 years ago. Like, what the fuck is this? There's videos? You're shitting their pants. Like,
Yeah, those people are probably gone. There's like 10 people that are still subscribed and didn't notice because the
reality,
channel is dead.
and this is actually true, and a lot of people don't realize it.
Let's see what
older
YouTube
channel,
wants.
It's actually better just to create a whole new one if you want to hit the algorithm and have a chance of being like seen and being viral. If you use an old channel, you actually have zero chance. I'm serious. Like older channels get pushed way out of the algorithm unless they're popular or in the know. You know. They just
Oh,
aren't.
yeah.
There's some
Yeah.
weird thing with the algorithm that a newer channel, even putting out exactly the same content, will get seen more than an older channel. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, because probably they kind of, I don't know, I'm just kind of assuming, but maybe they keep kind of like a track record of the stuff that you put out. And if it's not high quality or you're just spamming on that channel, they just rank it lower. And DSP stuff definitely can convince an algorithm that it's a spam because he uploads a bunch of videos a day. They all kind of look the same. They have the same names and they don't get views. So if I was an algorithm, I would look at it and I would completely dismiss it and I would move on to some mukbang video by some fat dude who's eating McDonald's. Obviously.
Pretty funny.
It is pretty funny.
Well, I'd have to figure it out. I seriously don't even remember half the shit for that channel. I have to try to figure it out. Really, I don't even remember. I have to be sitting here fucking around for hours trying to figure out how to get into the channel and
Hey, big ups Eurobeat for 8
I don't
months,
think
dude.
I've done anything on it in like 10 years. Doing the playlist for the Apocalypse, I'll definitely channel, right? These companies were back. I think it ran for about a year and a half until Machinima idiotically renegotiated my contract. Just think,
Idiotically, didn't you say you wanted to leave as well? It was mutual, wasn't it? No, they were like, hey, Phil, we want to renegotiate. No, you can't fucking fire me. I quit. So it wasn't really mutual.
you want to understand how dumb these companies were back in the day.
Oh,
you know what I
dude.
really want to do? One day, I absolutely want to do a reminiscing about my time with Machinima.
Oh no, you already did it. It's called, what was it called? My 7 years with Machinima. That video exists out there. He literally did it. And now we're gonna give a boomer segment on looking back on Machinima.
Just going through.
You literally did it
of me
though.
working with them.
Yeah.
All the highs and lows of me working with them as a company.
And he wants to do that because they can't respond because don't exist anymore. They're not a thing anymore. So they can't say anything in response. So we need to do a reminiscing. Mr. Past, Mr. Time Capsule, Mr. Back in Time.
And explaining how ass backwards that company was always run. I can't imagine any of those people still being employed who ran that company because they're morons. Like, they're
Wow.
the worst people that ever ran a company. I can't imagine how they could possibly still have jobs in leadership anywhere, but I bet you they do.
They probably were morons, but the thing is that you're supposed to be a businessman, and you're shitting on every single job that you've ever had that wronged you in the slightest. Why do you think anyone else will want to do business with you in the future when they can get these segments of you shitting on everybody else that you used to work with? It just makes you look terrible. And especially digging out Machinima's dead, cold fucking body and just shitting on him. For no reason. Just because to make a point. Oh, look how bad they are. Yeah, they don't exist anymore. Because they're bad. People are probably even being, like, harassed the work there. Because that's kind of a thing in the gaming industry, I guess. If it happens in Ubisoft, it definitely happened in Machinima.
So, you remember the story, right? In a nutshell.
Oh, in a nutshell. Now we're gonna get like a 25-minute segment. Let me just get the reading out of the code correctly, because now we're 20 minutes behind, and I gotta do a podcast in like an hour, let's say.
2 channels, DSP Gaming and DSP Street Fighter. DSP Gaming was supposed to be for all my Let's Plays and things like that, but DSP Street Fighter was supposed to be for all my fighting game footage, because what was happening was with the dawn of Street Fighter 4, just flooded the channel, okay? So basically I was like, okay, what I'll do is I'll separate it. I'll have 2 channels. One will just be the Street Fighter / fighting game stuff, and the other will be all my other content, all right? So I split them.
You split them.
When I split them, Machinima gave me the same partnership contract for both channels, the same money, okay? About a year passes, and Machinima says, so here's what's going on. We realized that the ad revenue coming in from the channels isn't enough for what we're paying people. We basically screwed up with our contracts and our negotiations. We need to renegotiate for less money, or else we're going to go out of business. Like,
I don't think they said that.
literally, is what they told me.
That's literally what they told me. Why do I feel like he's putting words in their mouth? Oh, we screwed up, Phil. We're going to go out of business, so let's renegotiate. No company's going to tell you this. No company's going to tell you this. This is what he extrapolated from that. True. This is what he gathered from that. But what they told him, literally, most probably not.
Okay? I'm like, okay, well, that's fair enough. I don't want you to go out of business. You're my partnership company, so let's renegotiate. So they renegotiated DSP Gaming for one amount, and then they renegotiated DSP Street Fighter for a lower amount. And I said, why? And they said, well, because we did the math, and we found out that the ad revenue that you make on DSP Street Fighter is a higher amount per video, while on DSP Gaming was a higher amount per video. DSP Street Fighter was a lower amount per video.
Okay.
And I said, you guys aren't very smart, are you? Like, I literally said to my partner manager, I was like, you guys just aren't very smart.
Well, if you tell him that, then you should be probably taken off because you're pretty unprofessional.
Think about what you're offering me.
You guys are fucking stupid, are you?
So you're telling me you're going to offer me...
What a fucking idiot.
contracts. One that says, if you upload here, you make more money. And the other one says, if you upload here, you make less money. Why would I ever upload here? Are you stupid?
Because they imply that you care about those channels and they don't just exist to make you money. But obviously he thinks that the smart thing is just do the thing that makes the money and not care about the things that you put out and which channel you put them on. So just tank your own channel by spamming a bunch of videos because they made you money at the time and then they stop making you money. And then you're like, what?
To literally, my partner manager's like, yeah, I don't know. This is what my management told me, and this is what I have to offer. You know, you don't have to sign that contract on DSP Street Fighter. You can do whatever you want. And I said, okay, I will not sign it. I'll stop using DSP Street Fighter, and all the content will just go back to DSP Gaming.
So it's just greed. It's just greed.
and I'll make the higher revenue amount.
You're gonna make the higher revenue. So you just admit you're just a greed monster. He doesn't give a fuck about the DSP Street Fighter content that he puts out, that people take time of their day to watch and enjoy, hopefully.
Guys are stupid. They were so
You guys are stupid. All he cares about is the dollar signs. And that's why he's here. That's why he's where he is. Because the greed got the best of him at any turn. If it wasn't the ego, it was the greed.
ran their whole company like that. They made no sense. It was like a bunch of like newbie idiots.
Bunch of
running a major
idiots.
company with millions upon millions of dollars going around.
A bunch of newbies, yet he had no other connections in the industry and no other partnerships, so he had to be with them. But they were idiots.
And they had no idea what they were doing.
It's like saying, my boss is a fucking idiot, but I work for him, dude.
Company like
I should be the
It was
boss.
like a three-ring circus of fun. Every day, gee, what is this company going to do next that's so ass-backwards stupid? Yet these people are in charge of all this money. Like, anyone with common sense would say, this makes no sense. How are we running our company like this?
Why has DSP never ran a business? Oh, wait. He does, and he's bankrupt. And he somehow invented $5,000 of business expenses per month for what you are looking at right now. This layout, this background, the video games that he plays, yeah, that costs $5,000 a month.
But no, you know what I mean? I guess.
Yeah, that's also a good point. He makes $11,000 a month and still begs. So, business advice from somebody else. Somebody else. Maybe even from me. Maybe even from me.
The upper management of the company.
I'm just saying.
He had no fucking sense. They were morons. And I could tell you a bunch of stories like that. Seriously, I could tell you
bunch of stories.
A ton of stories, all in that same vein. Flying us out to E3 and not telling us that they gave us press passes, or excuse me, not even. They gave us vendor passes so we could have gone into E3 early and got access to everything on the floor early and did exclusive coverage before anyone else. They didn't fucking tell us we had the vendor passes. So we thought we were normal attendees and we had to wait in line like everyone else. Come to find out the next day we just show our badges, they let us right in before anyone. We're in there with like 20 other people. We're like, what the fuck is this? How dumb are they?
Oh, give me a second. Let's just check if we're gonna see the code.
And then we're gonna get started. I'm just gonna mute the mic. I'm not gonna monetize you. I'm just gonna, run across the house to the other bathroom, use it, and come right back. And
Okay, so now he's on break. Did he read out the code? And keep in mind, there's gonna be some delay. So if you want to ninja that code, you should better go and watch his stream. Because on my stream, there's not significant, but there's like 5 seconds of delay. That's gonna kind of derail what you're trying to do. If you're trying to do that. Because I'm not. I don't have a fucking Nintendo. But I'm sure a troll's gonna get it. And not Jade or Derek.
and then we're gonna get started. I'm just turn yourself.
Or did it happen already? Because he was like walking around the place. Oh, to turn on the switch.
And all right, guys. Well, chill and fun. Level 1. Focusing on that shit constantly. To be better about it.
Wait, what?
Proud of that.
What is he proud
To
of?
be able to afford things for the business.
Oh, he's fucking begging.
Having any credit or anything to fall back on.
He's literally fucking begging. This fucking piece of shit scrub.
$7 of support. Yes, I do. I remember that. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate that. See here. Dollar Tipper says, do you remember when you played Mass Effect and it was chill, but you complained that you only got $7 of support?
Yeah, do you remember begging like a bitch? Do you remember begging like a little bitch?
That I'm proud of it? Because I'm not. What it is I let things get to me. And, as I've told you guys, sadly, since my bankruptcy 2.5 years ago, not having
Since the bankruptcy.
backup.
And he needs to fall back on credit, and then you get this face. Dude, this is fucking lit. I can come back to this if I got some extra time.
We want to wait and try to catch a new one. And
Wait, what happened to the giveaway?
Whoa, as soon
Fucking
as I sat down, it dimmed. For other ones as well.
After I got my bankruptcy, I got no free money from the government
Disgusting.
and from banks.
Belches. I'm very sorry, everybody.
So now he's gonna wait for people to actually start watching him play the video game before the view count drops, and then he's gonna give you the code. Or did he forgot about it?
Oh, I don't know if you can turn off the Switch's 5-minute screen dim. I have no clue. That's right. I'm gonna give out a copy of the game, guys.
Oh.
The game up. Someone's gonna win Pokemon Violet.
All right.
Okay.
So I guess now would be the time, if you want a ninja, then go to the respective stream. That is the one with the least delay, because mine has delay. And if you get it, you can come here and flex.
Who has provided this code?
All right, there we go. This is live.
Full digital copy of Pokemon Violet.
This is live. Let's see it unravel.
Live on the stream. Congratulations to whoever wins this in advance. First come, first serve. Here is the code. E09HDC5S5ST464KM.
Big ups, you win.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
This was the most
Who got it?
the most worthwhile thing that's ever happened on a DSP stream just happened, and somebody else bought it.
I'm sure some people were just sitting there waiting to enter it into like their keyboard or whatever.
Yep.
And again, thank you, Retro Parasite, and appreciate that.
And that's it. And now it's time for everybody to bounce. So let's go and check out where we stopped with the Machinima ramblings.
I was doing, those streams were meant just for us to talk. Exactly right. That's a chill stream, right? We don't need to make a social stream versus a gameplay stream. But you see the difference. So I would argue, whenever we're doing the podcast, it's a chill time.
It's a chill time.
Gameplay, it gets more serious. But
It
definitely
gets more serious when he gets gameplay. A gameplay stream gets serious. Like, we're gonna talk about politics and religion.
there's games that are more chill than not. See some like Meow Mix ads, right? And he'll watch the Meow Mix ads. Don't have any records at all. All they knew, I think we know the state he came from.
I don't know who got it, but let's see his chat. Damn, I was close. Who got it? Who got it? Who got it? Already used. Oh no, already used. And now you're gonna see somebody on Twitter flexing about it. You're gonna see somebody on Twitter is gonna be like, dude, I got it. I got the fucking code. Here's the screenshot. I have the game. I activated the code. And yeah, that would be very fun. And I guess that's it. That's kind of it, low-key. So I guess that's it for the stream. I don't know what he was talking about with Machinima. I guess at some point we're gonna get the full reveal. And at some point we might not. So next up is That Being Said podcast, which is pretty interesting that I typed that and it's showed up pretty fast. But that's probably because it's this channel that I'm looking it up on. So this in like 45 minutes. I'm gonna go eat something and get ready. Obviously, because it takes me 45 minutes precisely, exactly. I don't know why the link didn't send, even though it should have. Maybe it did. But thanks for attending this watch along. Thanks everybody for hanging out, and I'm gonna see you next time, which is I guess tomorrow? Maybe it's tomorrow. So yeah, big ups whoever redeemed that Pokemon game. You can flex about it and dab on the haters. And that's gonna be it. Peace out.